Welcome to my newest channel, Let's Play channel, Koco Plays. With himself, yes, new channel starts off with a masturbation joke and goes downhill from there. Alright, so I'm going to try to play a full season of RBI Baseball because I have a Mac and there's not many sport games for the Mac that I know of. I bought this on Steam for $19.99. And I'm going to be reviewing RBI Baseball, plus telling you how this channel is going to work and stuff. It's just going to be about any topic I want. So if you guys want a topic, hit me up. And, you know, it could be about living in Japan. It could be about how I don't know how to use the controllers on this, yet I played 27 games. Look at this, postseason. Ready? Ba-boom, ba-boom. Woohoo! Rays World Series. I did that. So let's see if we can do it in season mode. Alright, so boom, boom, back, season. We'll go full 25, baby. We'll go full 25. Roster update? Sure, why not? Boom, boom. Select team? Will do. I'm going to be my beloved Tampa Bay Rays because they're the greatest baseball team ever. And, yeah, sure, why not? Let's get ahead of ourselves. So if we're going to fail miserably at not completing something, let's fail at the highest level. We go against Wrestling Rankings Baltimore Orioles. So, welcome to the new channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, it can be about military, running our own business, pop culture, my books. Woo! I can't wait. John Green, look out! Yeah, so there you go. And plus, we'll be reviewing this as my first one. Plus, it's a test run. So, you know, it's the first game of the season. Let's see what's going on. Oh, look, they got that. Boom, boom, boom. This is all new to me. And they do have alternative jerseys, but the problem that sucks is alternative jerseys don't have the numbers, so it looks really bad. It looks like a softball team. This game has got a lot of mixed reviews, so I'll try to give you the best. First off, this controller, this is the first negative. On a Mac, none of that matters. And just when I bought this, you know, I don't buy many games for the Mac, so I was all worried because, you know, controllers and all that fun stuff. Woohoo! Starts off the season with a strike. Not too bad. Go Rays. But, yeah, I bought this game, and I flipped the hell out. Like, I'm using the D-pad on a controller, and then hitting the down arrow, and, you know, greater than, more than, dude, it's just, when you buy this for a Mac, just be ready to just go completely crazy. Opening day, baby. What an exciting time for baseball. Ba-boom. Huge Rays fan. Alright, so yeah, the big thing is the controllers on this. I have automatic fielding on. I'll probably have automatic fielding just so I can podcast and talk. I tried doing it without automatic fielding and it was kind of difficult. So there you go. Bam! Look at that! Oh, come on, get a good hit. Bam. So yeah, the game overall is really fun and really easy, but you have to adjust, and when you first buy the game, just be prepared. Come on, home run. Son of a biscuit. All right, here comes Longo. He's our MVP. Anyone that doesn't follow Rays, he's like the greatest player ever who just popped out. Thanks, Longo. Thanks. Longo's like your kid. You give him a compliment and he pops out. All right, so, but yeah, it's really fun, really easy, but there is a lot of stuff that needs to improve. And the big thing that I warn you, if you do buy this game, you will flip the fuck out trying to figure out the controllers. You just will. The controllers absolutely suck. Like right now I'm using a D-pad and I'm pressing down on the keyboard. But if I want to see stamina, I got to do less than. If I want to substitute, I got to do greater than. And to pick someone off, I'm not really sure. Just don't steal base, Baltimore Orioles. Let's call the truths on that one. So yeah, the controller will absolutely drive you insane. Also, another thing is you can't create people. Like, I'd love to be able to create, you know, like Lucky Cocoa Puffs playing third base, or, you know, Dave Koco coming in as, you know, a closer. Wow thing! I think I love, and that's not an option. And you can't even trade. Like, I think Ichiro, for the best of my knowledge, is on the bench for Miami, and I'd love to put him out in the outfield and start him for the Rays, but no, you can't. There's no trades, no that. So, it sucks because, you know, RBI Baseball, like, was better than this early on. And plus, I really miss the fat players. In Japan, they have, you know, Family Stadium, and games are basically Family Stadium. They name it different things, but it's basically old school RBI Baseball, where it has the fat players, and it has all the options. Now, I don't know if it's because they made a deal with 2K as far as sports goes, that they can't have that many options, Because they also have another game where you can be a general manager. I think it's like, oh, first home run of the season, baby. Is it going to the beach? No, it's not going to the beach. The beach is the cheap section, left up top. I used to have season tickets to the Tropicana Field. Now I live in Tokyo, but I'm still a huge Rays fan. Let's see if we can make it to the World Series, baby. So I hope they keep improving the game. I actually love it a lot, but there is a lot of flaws. A lot of flaws. It freezes a lot, so during this season, I guess we'll just have to reset a couple of the games, and I'm swinging at anything now. I gotta concentrate here, because it's all about winning and putting on a great podcast, which I'm failing at miserably at both. Alright, so I hope they keep making RBI Baseball. I just hope they make it like Family Stadium. You know, we need fat players, cartoony fat players, with options, like every single option possible, where like you could trade, create, and all that. Alright, we have to win opening day. It's our first game of the season, first game of the new channel. Oh, man. Oh, son of a biscuit. Alright, let's regroup here. I took some notes and stuff that I want to do. So I hope they keep making more RBI baseballs, because it is fun once you get past the pure pain of, like, throwing to second is very, very dangerous, and substitutions are very dangerous. A lot of times, if you go for a double play like this, the ball will just go wacky. Sometimes it goes by him, sometimes it catches. It's real weird. Throwing to second is a lot of glitches. Returning home to base gets a lot of glitches. And what else gets glitches? Oh, like if you substitute. Like if he substitutes and I swing, sometimes that will freeze the game. So it's very, very aggravating about stuff like that. But if they just work these little things out, I think they can have it. You know, I think it's like OOTP, whatever. There's a game on Steam where you can be a general manager. Put the fat players in, put that option in, and bam, you don't have to worry about 2K suing you or whatever the situation is, because it's a totally different game and it's completely fun. Man, I am not doing that good, and my batting averages are going to go right down to shiznitter. There you go. Ba-boom, ba-boom. All right. So, let's see, what else did I want to say? Fat players, nostalgia, yeah, those that like RBI Baseball. Those that think this is going to be a super in-depth game, no, it's just fun, arcadey style baseball. It's like the NFL Blitz of it, but younger kids. Oh, son of a bitch, why did I swing at that? I was like, don't swing, don't swing, don't swing. I swang. I am not very good at the baseball. All right, look at the Orioles wearing the old school hats. Sweet. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to tell you. This is the first time I'm playing a season, so there might be errors and all that fun stuff. I figured that one thing we could do is that right now I'm playing on easy because I suck and I'm not very good at video games. Like, I used to be great at video games. Then I had kids and stopped playing, and now I'm absolutely horrible. Did games get a million times harder, or what? Oh, son of a bitch, he's stealing. All right, I think I got him. Woohoo! That was just pure luck, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know what button to hit. There you go. Way to go. Ba-bam. Yeah, I live in Tokyo, so I follow the Giants a lot more than I follow the Rays, even though Rays are my favorite Major League Baseball team. And I was like, yeah, good throw, Abe. And I was like, oh yeah, Abe doesn't play for the Rays. See, that's another thing. If I could create players, I'd bring over the Tokyo Giants, baby. Maybe get an expansion. See, like stuff like that play, a lot of times it will glitch and freeze. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of seasons that have it like this. So overall, $19 is a lot for a game these days, especially it's so simple. But I honestly think they bring back... Oh, I got to focus because this is my main guy. Hold on. Son of a biscuit, why do I swing at everything? I'm glad I'm focusing and absolutely sucking. Alright, there we go. It's opening day, baby. Your batting average is going to be right down the shiznitter. Come on. They do keep track of stats. At least they did in the playoffs. I imagine they do in the season, too. Son of a bitch. I'm not doing that good, ladies and gentlemen. Bam. No. Yeah. All right, get a double. There we go. Yeah, I was hoping to dominate. I was hoping to have a 10-run game, like opening day, Tropicana Field. I used to have season tickets for the Rays. It was pretty sweet. Bam. Should I go home? No. I told you not to go. Oh, I'm screwed. See, that's the joy of playing this game sometimes. Yeah. That one's on me. I want to blame the game so bad, but I've played enough games to know how shitty the controller is, so I should have known. I should have known. That's on me. But, you know, I want to blame. I want to blame the game. I really do. So, but that one was on me, folks. Yeah, sometimes you panic and you're like, oh, what button do I need to press? And dumbass is just fucking running around the bases. Alright. So that's a huge error on me. Boom, boom, boom. So right now, I'm playing on Rookie, and I plan on playing on a season and having a bunch of topics, so I figured we'll have a rule where if I win 10 games in a row or lose 10 games in a row, I'll go up or down. Nice catch. I'll go up or down from there. I used to play Ken Griffey Jr. baseball back in the day, and there was a player named Ray Trashio, and I don't know who it was because Ken Griffey Jr. didn't have the license, so you had to figure out who they were. And for the Orioles, I just thought Ray Trashio was the greatest name ever. Matter of fact, I tried to talk my co-writer in a book to change his name to Ray Trashio because he wanted to use a pen name. Because he's like, oh, I'm going to write a book with you? I don't want to have a good name. I don't want to use my real name just in case, you know, it's absolutely horrible. I'm like, oh, that's a good choice. But I was begging him that his pen name be Baltimore Orioles Ray Trashio. But no, he turned it down. But in my heart, he'll always be Ray Trashio. Bam. All right, there we go. We got to beat the Orioles. Come on, son of a gun. We got the Red Sox and the Yankees and everything. I thought I was going to dominate. I really thought this game would be over by now. They have the 10-run rule like they do in old RBI Baseball. And I thought I could pad my stats, but I'm just being absolutely horrible. So, yeah, and it's fun to hit home runs. It's a pretty fun, easy game. Reminds me more of an, oh, why? Why do I swing at that? It's my best batter. I'm going to have to start putting in the Don Mattingly rule. Now I don't swing. I'm an ass. Bow! There you go. Come on, home run. Son of a biscuit, I'm not doing good. My best player is 0 for 3. When I played in the playoffs, I made the Rays go to the World Series because I just did a little preseason playoffs. And all my batting averages were like 500, 600. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to put it on YouTube, and people are going to think I'm so sexy and I'm the greatest RBI baseball player of all time. And the Orioles are like, nope, don't you overlook us, you son of a gun. And I thought, you know, I'd have like a bunch of dominant games and people would be complaining. I don't know if the people would be watching this. The joy of you starting a YouTube channel. But I thought I would be like, have people complain in the comments, like, you got to make the level harder. Yeah. And I thought, you know, I'm like, all right, so I'll make the 10-game rule. And guess what? I suck. I'm not doing that good. Thank Terry Funk, I have Archer, one of the greatest pitchers ever to wear a Tampa Bay Rays uniform. Feels so weird. I've always called them the Devil Rays. But yeah, if they bring back the fat players and bring back all the options, they're like, they could fix the controllers. This is my suggestion. Dear Tengen. Tengen still makes this, right? I don't think so. DearMLB.com. Jeez, enough product placement there, sir. What do you think you are? CocoSports.com? Dear Major League Baseball, bring back the fat players, okay? Bring back the fat players. Cartoony fat players. You know, we got enough great athletes in video games. We need those fat son of a bitch cartoon characters. Bring in all the options for the off-season and fix the controllers. And you got yourself a $60 game instead of getting mixed reviews. No, come on! Why do I suck so bad at life? You know what? I don't know. I'm starting to choke under the YouTube pressure. I'm like, you know, 6 people might watch this, and now I can't stress. All right, boop boop boop. There we go. Let's regroup here. Woo. I try to make it a rule. They don't have much of a bench, but I kind of have like a tradition of baseball games. If someone goes 0-3, I yank them. But I think a lot of my players might go 0-3. They don't have big enough depth. All right, at least Archer's still the man. Archer All-Star this year, so congratulations in the real life Rays. See, it sucks because, you know, the roster's the same. I'd love to, like, change it up, you know? But, make the best of it. So I hope they keep making it, because as a guy who owns a Wii U and Nintendo products for my kids, and a guy that owns a Mac and doesn't play much games but wants to get into sport games. You know, I wish EA Sports and 2K made more games for the Mac. Yeah, I might have to buy a PC just for Koco Plays. Oh, an error, baby! Yep. They used to be a squiggly line. Up now, look, you can't swing. Like, if you swing while they're switching pitchers, forget it. It's just frozen. All right, come on, computer. Bow! Oh, home run! That's the only way I can score because my base running sucks. Is it going to the beach? No, it's not. I can't wait to hit one up in the beach. My first game ever in Tropicana was up in the beach. You can get up there like $5 maybe. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I think it was like $10. Get some free lemonade. Yeah, those were the good old days. When I had season tickets, it was down the third base line. Those were the good old days. Yeah, and the cool thing is I could use alternative jerseys, but like I said, there's no numbers. All right, here we go. Here we go. I really thought this show would be over. I'm gonna have to bring up maybe 1 or 2 topics. So yeah, down in the comments if there's anyone watching this. Boom, boom, boom. Pick up topics. I got a couple ahead of time because I have another channel. Probably most of you already know, but from Koco Sports, especially the first episode, you'll be like, "Oh, I know you from this other channel. Why are you trying something new? What do you think this is? High School Musical?" Once again, horrible base running. Lou Piniella would be pissed off. He's making us run the bases. I know Lou Piniella doesn't coach the Rays anymore, but in my heart of hearts, Lou Piniella always coached the Rays. And in fact, if we can't create players, at least we can create managers. We got Lou Piniella back, not some traitor who's going to leave us for the Chicago Cubs. Even though I'm pretty sure Lou Piniella left us for someone too. Yeah, I had season tickets for the hit show. Boom, boom, boom. All right, come on, baby, let's end this stuff. Can Archer get a complete game? My statistics are going to be absolutely horrible, but at least Archer is going to rock it. All right, what can we do? Outside pitch. All right. Yeah. Oh, that was luck. There we go. Son of a biscuit. So hopefully Major League Baseball keeps, making these games, and hopefully they'll listen to this one YouTuber complain and say, you know what, we need to fix that stuff. And they're like, nah, we fixed it. Way to go. And then they're like, here, you can have our free RBI baseball gear and Longo jerseys for life. Longo is 0-3. This is not the way I wanted the season to open. Bow! Come on, get a hit, you son of a biscuit. Thank you. If you weren't Longo, I'd bench you, you son of a gun. All right, let's see how the rest of these guys go. I think this guy hit a home run earlier. Oh, come on. I swing at everything. Oh, no, he got a double. Ah, son of a biscuit. Drop, error. Nope. They're pretty good at what they do, folks. They're professionals, those Baltimore Orioles. I definitely overlooked the Baltimore Orioles. That's my fault. It's opening day. I'm like, dude, I'm going to have a short topic. I'm going to review the game. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll be in the back with Nikki Bella by the end of the night. But nope. It really... This guy 2 for 3. Forsyth? I'm pretty sure I've insulted his whole family heritage with that pronunciation. All right, 9th inning, folks. 9th inning. Bum, bum, bum. Can Archer get a complete game? I think so. I think we're good. Folks. All right. So please like, comment, subscribe. Tell all your friends who love RBI Baseball and fat guys talking over it. It's a niche market, but hopefully we can get it. And then hopefully we get so many people that we become like 1/1,000,000th as successful as PewDiePie, because that would be pretty sweet, or Game Grumps. And then I can buy sandwiches. And then all of you are like, you know what? This is my evil plan. The 9th inning evil plan. I'm making this channel because A, I love video games. B, I love baseball, even though I mostly watch the Tokyo Giants now. Woohoo! Oh, I thought that was the game. And C, I have a book coming out. And I'm like, you know what? This is how it works. Step 1, start YouTube channel. Check. Step 2, do a Let's Play channel. Check. Play RBI Baseball. There's a final, baby. Archer gets the complete game. I was hoping for more of an ass whoop. All right, let's continue with my evil plan before we stop this. All right, So then, once I have 1,000,000 subscribers, I combine and be like, you know what I really do for a living? And you're like, what? What, fat guy talking over RBI Baseball? I write books, and one's coming out later this year. And you're like, you know what? Thank you for playing RBI Baseball on YouTube. I'm going to buy 27 copies of your book, and I'm a New York Times bestseller. That's the evil plan. I think it's going to work out absolutely fine. I see nothing wrong with this plan. All right, the Rays are 1-0, baby. I was hoping for an ass whooping. I was hoping for a 10-run rule, but it did not happen. Wrestling ranted. I hope you're crying. All right, like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out my other channel, Koco Sports. Also, I play games with my son, Pumpkin Cheese. And if you want, put some topics down below. Say, hey, fat guy, I didn't find you as annoying as I thought I was. Be like, thank you. Thank you for such a kind compliment in the comment section. All right, I think I have to buy. By rules, I have to say like, comment, subscribe 76 more times. All right, let's see. I think they go to our statistics. Let's see how horrible our statistics were. The Rays statistics. Oh, look at that. D-Jesus. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. Man, we should have benched him, huh? Everyone's batting 250. That's horrible. Such early in the season. You got a couple guys batting 500. Hopefully we can turn this around. Damn you. But look at Archer, baby. 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 0 ERA. Archer, you are MVP of the day. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, and with that, I am over.